Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the kingdom. Welcome to the kingdom. We have been in the green room planning the most incredible session for you all today. I have something so exciting that I'm so excited about for all of you this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are in the world. And so right now, as you're all watching and I welcome you here, I want you to type into the chat box where you're chiming in from. And if this is your first ever session, I want you to type in, "This is my first time." And y'all already know the community, we shower each other with love here. We shower each other with blessings, and we're all welcoming you here today to the kingdom. And so what I'm going to do right now is put our thing on the screen. There we go. So this is our session today of the kingdom, and I'm going to move through this rather quickly. And I see you all coming in from Seattle and Brooklyn, Vashon Island. Hello, Emily and Dion from St. Louis, and first time from Maine. Hello, what's up? San Diego, Bay Area, Zurich. Oh my gosh, love you all. Roberts Creek, I see you all. Maui, Atlanta. This is just Scotland. We're all over the world. Hello, Maureen. Welcome for your first time from Maine. All of you. I'm so excited to welcome you here to the kingdom. My name is Justin Michael Williams, and I'm just going to really quickly go through this "we believe" statement, because this is what we believe here at the kingdom. We believe that all beliefs are welcome here. We believe that all biologies are welcome here. We believe in the power of music to open our hearts and our minds, and I have a special surprise for you today as it relates to this. We believe that wisdom can come from many places. And so sometimes you'll hear me giving lessons from a spiritual text, but sometimes the lessons won't be spiritual at all, but will always weave in that connection to something greater. We believe in an expanded definition of self here at the kingdom, believing that we are connected to one another. And we know that ourselves here in these individual little skin sacks, these bodies that we have, that this is just one element of our connection to God, Spirit, the universe, nature, and all that is. And that reminds me of one important thing. Throughout our sessions, you'll hear me saying sometimes the word God, sometimes spirit, sometimes the universe. And I know so many of you have seen the promotional video that we did where I said, I don't even care if it's crystals or unicorns or astrology or whatever it is that you believe in. This is your moment, even if it's science, even if you're unsure, to connect into that space within you that is endless and infinite. And we don't just honor or tolerate each other's differences here, but we know we're stronger because of them. And ultimately, we rise together. And in every single one of our sessions, we start with either a poem or a song and some music. And we're going to really dig into this a little deeply today, which is why you're not hearing any music right now. And then we do our prayer. And I'll always lead us through a prayer. But then we'll have a moment for about 60 seconds where I allow you to bring forward your own personal prayer. And this is a moment where you can say your own religious prayer, or maybe you set an intention for your day or for our time together. And then we go into a teaching, a practice, our golden nugget, which is your big takeaway, and a power action to help you take this into your life. And our special guests today are going to help you with a power action that you may not believe is even possible. So I'm so excited to introduce you to these special guests today. And so for this session and for all of our sessions, I want to invite you to bring your full self here. Give yourself permission to bring your full attention, the full power of who you are to this session. Because you always know how this works. That one thing that you know you needed to hear today, it's always going to come in that moment when you checked your email or like went off to the side and did it. And even if you're multitasking, I know some of you are driving and doing whatever you're doing right now, and that's fine. But as much of your presence that you can bring to this experience today, especially with what we're doing today, I invite you to allow yourself to have this moment for you. And so before we begin with our prayer, I just want to make a couple announcements. So many of you know from last week, I announced the Liberation Experience. And I know so many of you already today, Colleen and Emma, like so many of you have already applied. I just want to make sure you all know, because I know some of y'all, if you're like me, you wait till the last minute to do stuff. And so the Liberation Experience applications are closing this week. Okay, we start a week from Monday, and applications close this week. Scholarship applications close on Wednesday. And so if you want to be a part of this experience, just go to justinmichaelwilliams.com/liberation. And if you haven't heard about this, you can see all the information on that page. But you can think of this program like, I say Patrice Cullors meets Eckhart Tolle, or Black Lives Matter meets Super Soul Sunday. We're combining all of these things: personal growth, spirituality, activism, wellness, science, and social justice, unifying them in one place for real, radical change for all of us. And so it's a 6-week program. We're meeting up twice a week. The recordings are available. And most importantly, we have full scholarships available to every single person who needs them. So just go to justinmichaelwilliams.com/liberation to see more information, apply, and you can even give scholarships to those who are in need. And here's the link again, just so it's front and center for all of you who want to join. And I see so many of you have already signed up and registered. If you're here in the chat box and you've already applied, or you've even already signed up and been accepted, put your hands up so I can see you. And we will be having such an incredible experience in that program. So let us dive right in today with our prayer. So I invite you to place both of your hands over your heart, one on top of the other. And in this moment, we take a deep, full breath in and a deep, full breath out, giving yourself permission to actually just arrive here right now in this moment. I don't know if you feel it, but there's so much energy just swirling and moving within ourselves, but also within the collective right now. And so right now, we ground into the power of ourselves and in this community, knowing that whatever's going on in this world, knowing that we have one another, that we have our strength, and we have that connection to something greater. Let's pray. God, Spirit, universe, all that is, all that ever has been, and all that ever will be, we thank you. Thank you for bringing us together today. Thank you for all the technology working out perfectly. Thank you for bringing us here to this moment with everything going on in the world today. All the fear, all the pain, all the suffering, all the confusion. Thank you for bringing us here into this moment of truth. Thank you so much for helping us activate our true voices and the true vision for who we are and what we believe in this world. And we know that we are here in a vision of you, Spirit, God, universe, all that is, and that in that space, everything and anything is truly possible if we believe. And so in this moment, we ask that you help us put down all of our burdens, that we put down all of our pain, so that our hands may be free and open to the opportunities that you are trying to hand us. And we know that sometimes when we have one hand gripping onto the past, that we can't take what you're bringing to us in the future, because what you're bringing to us, Spirit, takes both hands open, wide open. And so we lay it down in your honor so that we can accept the gifts that you are bringing into all of our lives, even when we can't expect it, even when we can't see it, even when some part of us doesn't believe is possible. Our higher self, we know that we can raise both of our hands to receive. And so in this moment right now, I invite you to set your personal intention or make your own personal prayer, whether it's a religious prayer, whatever you want to bring forward to this practice right now. Go ahead. God, Spirit, universe, all that ever has been, all that ever will be, we thank you. Let all the words and music that is shared today by me, by our guests, and that's shared within the chat box elevate the hearts and minds of all of us, and may that ripple out to all beings. So it is. Ashe, Aho, Salam, Amen. Sat Nam Om. Thank you. Here we are. Isn't that amazing what just a couple minutes of that can do to ground us into the truth of remembering the power of who we really are? And so let's begin. I'm so excited for this session today. We are doing a special session that is called The Power of Voice, and how to reclaim your voice, your authentic voice, to step into the fullness of your life. And today I'm bringing two very special guests here with me today. Their names are the brothers Koren, Torald and Isaac Koren. And so I'm going to invite them up onto the screen right now. I'm unmuting you guys. So hold on, here they come. So this is Torald and Isaac. Hold on. I'm getting us up on the screen. There we go. What's up, guys?
Justin.
Hey.
To be here in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us, and thank you to everyone. It's an honor.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to have you all. And so I'm going to mute you all while I'm talking for a second, and we'll go back and forth just because it'll make the sound quality a little better. But I just want to share, I'm going to put them full screen right now while I share this with you all. So these brothers, Torald and Isaac Koren, have quite literally, I can say this with my whole heart, spirit, and soul, changed the trajectory of my entire life. And I'm putting them full screen so we can just shower them with blessings, because what they're going to do with us today has the power to change your life as well. So these two brothers are who, when I was younger, a lot younger now at this point, but stepping into my voice as an artist and a singer, these two stepped into my life and showed me how to claim the truth of my voice, not just as a singer, but as a person in the world who had something to share, as someone in the world who had something to say. And they helped me find the truth of who I was and helped me learn how to express that through song, and to step past my fear, and to step past the limiting voices in my head that constantly told me, and many of you know this story, that told me I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I don't have a voice to share, my voice is not great. And I know whether we're singers or we're not singers, so many of us have this voice in our head, this small voice that we're going to talk about with Torald and Isaac today, that makes us think that we are not worthy of sharing the truth of who we are. And so I have to tell you all, I would not be here today doing this with you if it was not for these two incredible gentlemen and angels stepping into my life, helping me unlock and unclaim my voice. They've been family to me for the past 6 years now ago that we started recording, and it's my greatest honor to bring them to our community today. And so Torald and Isaac, thank you for being here. And you know what my intuition is telling me? I was going to skip this for now and save it till later, but I actually think it would be really appropriate if you start us with a song. Would you be willing to do that? I know I'm putting you on the spot.
Well, firstly, just what an honor it's been to be your brother. It keeps emerging, and our relationship keeps deepening. It's a great honor to be that for you. Thank you so much.
Your metamorphosis has been truly inspiring to us. You've given just as much back to us already, so thank you for your.
Love you. All right, so I'm gonna mute myself, and y'all can jump in with whatever song is speaking to you, and then we're going to get into some speaking, and we're going to give you all a practice and a lesson, and we're going to do something together as a group that's going to help us all unlock the power of our voices. So get ready, and here is Torald and Isaac, brothers.
Thank you. Well, we would love to start off with a song for this time, maybe for every time, because everything is always changing and shifting, and what a time this is in the world, here in the kingdom, together across the world. And this song we sung many a night. We had a chance to tour the world as a band called The Kin, and we opened for Pink and Coldplay and many different bands. And we used to end each of our shows as The Kin with this song. Most importantly, we're going to
invite you in the middle to use your voice, to raise your voice, to not worry about the neighbors or your roommates or your siblings or your parents and friends, and just raise your voice, speak up, let energy flow through this beautiful gift that you've been given.
Time moves slowly. I'm watching my feet. As I'm falling. into the moment. I burn like quickening. You're playing my heart to your pulsing generation. When the ground is shaking, nothing is steadfast. It's like you couldn't rely on love to keep you falling in so fast. When everything's changing, oh, I wanna stay close. When everything's changing, oh, I wanna cry out. Everything's changing. My change reaction. Do I wanna feel safe? Do I wanna ride out to see it? To release it. Ooh, and all is taken, and nothing's for keeps. Taken by the monkeys and dreamers. You're ready to lose it. Oh, with the images exploding in your mind. It's like you couldn't rely on reasoning to get you through this time. When everything's changing, oh, I wanna stay close. When everything's changing, oh, I wanna cry out. Everything's changing.
Right, lose yourself in this moment and just sing after me. Ready? Yeah.
Oh.
Everything's changing. Everything's changing. Everything's changing. Oh, I wanna stay close. But everything's changing. Oh, I wanna cry out. Everything's changing.
Yes. Oh man. Oh, just hear all of us from all over the world like clapping and sending you love and prayers. There's crying and everyone in the chat box, and I love you all. And I love that everything's changing. Right? Everything's changing. And one of the things that I love so much about your work and what I want to make clear for people is you are incredible musicians who have traveled the world opening for Pink and all these incredible things, but you're also teachers and leaders, and you help people in the most incredible way to unlock their voices, whether it's about public speaking or whether it's about singing or whether it's about actually just being able to know how to use your voice to speak your truth in your own way. And so one of the things that I wanted to talk about with you all right now is this concept that I know that you talk about in your course, the Reclaiming Your Voice online course that you have coming up, which is about small voices and the small voices in our minds. So like, can you talk to me about how that's even shown up for you and how you see it show up for people so frequently? Because I even see people in the chat box right now saying already, I hate my voice. They're typing it in, you know?
See them coming through, and thank you. Please keep sharing how you feel on your voice, please.
Can I say one thing really quick? Guys, there's, because I know I've been in your space. There sounds like a big fan happening in the background. Is it possible to? Okay, cool. I think that would be helpful. Yeah. Okay, cool.
The first thing I wanted to share was yes, we've been artists our whole life, touring the world, and we had this awakening, if you will, about 6 years ago to help foster and nurture voices to the forefront, and it became known as the Songwriter's Journey. And Justin, you were our second or third ever journey. And so all of these years later, it's morphed into what we do today. And it's morphed not just for the person that wants to be an artist in the world, a recording artist, to reclaim that, but anyone who has been scared of voicing and singing. their big voice to the forefront. And over all of these hundreds and hundreds of voices we've gotten to work with so far, we discovered that there was a clear universal issue that was inhibiting all of us. And we saw that we could call that and claim that as the small voices that we each live with in our lives that form almost like a choir of dissonance, inhibiting us or trying to silence us from being that full radical voice in our life.
Exactly. And so the truth is we use the power of our voice to get what we need in everyday life. And so perhaps we've overlooked that fact. And in fact, when we were born, when we came out of our mothers, God bless them, we used our voice to get what we need. We cried, which we were looking for food, we were looking for connection. And so we're still raising our voice, speaking up, setting boundaries, saying no, using our voice and the power of our voice to get what we need and to do God's will too.
And unfortunately, we've been disenfranchised, we've been disassociated in different ways from that big voice. And we want to call everyone home today. We want to welcome everyone back to the instruments. And then we want to together allow a channel of songs to come through, and we'll talk about that. But about the small voices from them.
Can you give some examples for a second of like the way small voices, when you speak of this small voices, because everyone doesn't know what that means, like how that shows up in people's lives?
Before we speak of the small voices, let's define, Torrid, how would you define small voices
Well, we feel like the best way to describe a small voice is that they're small, but ever so large, negative meaning, automatic, triggered noises, thoughts, feelings, sensations, and emotions that throw us off center, that throw us out, that make us panic, that make us fear, that make us doubt ourselves. And the stories we've told ourselves that we adopted from people that hurt us. Basically, little voices left in the wake of trauma of all sizes.
Yeah.
So around the voice, we've found that there are 5 or 6 main small voices from the hundreds of journeys that we've walked on with people. We've found that there are 5 or 6 main small voices that seem to steal the microphone from our big voice, which often the big voice, speaks quietly often. And so these small voices, like Torrid said, that are born in trauma in our youth often, just want to be seen and heard. And so we'll get back to that. But the top 5, so to speak, small voices in no particular order.
I mean, I'm not good enough.
Yeah.
Right, Justin? You can be right there with that. And same with Isaac, and same with me, in my experience with the music industry that was born in my 20s. I'm unsafe.
Big one. Yeah.
That personally, that voice almost took my life. I almost lost my life to mental illness when I was about 30, so almost a decade ago. And that voice being my priority, I'm unsafe, made my life fall apart.
Number 3, I'm not worth it. I don't deserve it. And often, we find ourselves in relationships that are always giving rather than receiving. And so,
I'm not worthy because I may have hurt someone in the past. I'm no longer worthy of what God wants for me, of what the universe wants
use
for me.
this gift,
and it's not perfect.
Yeah.
This one is a cultural, global phenomenon.
That one was my other big one. Like, I'm not enough and it's not perfect.
Yes.
Like, those two combined were like a force field, just like that I kept like smacking up against every time I tried to share my voice in any way.
And these things can happen in small doses too, because I got my I'm not good enough when I was 6 in a moment of embarrassment in front of a class. And when you look back on the memory, maybe it's easy to dismiss. But what happens in those small moments when your best friend or your mom said, please don't sing, it shuts down this very vulnerable area of the voice. It's just as vulnerable as the sexual organ and deeply connected. And so when it's unsafe or unacceptable or unworthy or not good enough compared to what's on America's Got Talent or, whatever, then we get smaller and we shut it down.
And those small voices become big and in the front, right? So one of the last 2 more would be, and this one's not very popular in America to talk about, but we feel like it's quite insidious, is I'm too much. In a culture, a Western global culture where it's celebrated to be big, a lot of people feel like they've had to dim back down because they made others jealous or upset their tribe, so to speak, by being as big as they could be. So a lot of people have accidentally dimmed themselves down or made themselves too big in rebellion. So I'm too much is a voice that really appears.
And we come from Australia, and the entire diaspora of Australia feels like they were too much for the country. They had to go elsewhere.
And then one that really touches all of us is it's unknown. When it's unknown, it's almost like our biology from ancient times says it's not safe or it's dangerous because we've never done it. So what's so interesting about it's unknown, and this is for everyone that may have not done what we're about to do, it's when it's unknown, your biology will naturally throw a small voice out there that says, whoop, maybe don't do it. You've never done it. However, all of us need to try things we've never done.
So what do we do with our small voices? How do we deal with the fact that they're kicking and screaming on a daily basis as soon as we go to express ourselves, take a risk, set a boundary, speak up? And often, we're walking around masked and physically this is silencing us. We have to speak. We have to raise our voice. Everything is asking us to be heard. This is a time of great change, and our voices are greatly needed. So the context for why we're all gathering today is so strong. And so what do we do with them? So what we've found...
Let me actually very quickly, Isaac. So I'm putting all 6 of them in the chat box right now, and I know our community really loves to get involved. And so I put all 6 of there. I'm not enough. I'm not safe. I'm not worthy. It's not perfect. I'm too much. It's unknown. And I want you to just name it so you can see that you're not alone here. The ones that are the most present for you. 1, 2, 3, maybe it's all 6, but just type into the chat box if you're willing, which ones are coming up and the most pervasive for you in your life that stops you from sharing your voice in any way. And then while you're doing that, they're going to continue to talk to us a little bit about how we stop these voices.
So beautiful. Well, actually, the opportunity we have is to form a new relationship to these voices the most. And what we've discovered is we all have them. And to what extent have they been stopping or silencing or muting out the bigness of your voice? And we want to talk about the bigness of your voice in a moment, and we're going to do a little transmission. But how have they been inhibiting you from being yourself, home in this instrument, this body, this sack you've been given to be in? How much have they been inhibiting the truth that comes out of your mouth and even the actions of your hands? So what we discovered is a simple transmission. And so this is just a taste. We really go into this in our online course. So much of our work is around reclaiming the big voice, despite the small voices with you. That the first step is to be able to courageously do what everyone in the chat is doing right now, which is to name it. Because as soon as you name something, you claim it. And when you claim it, you give it space. It's not from control. It's not from that energy. It's from claiming it. And as soon as you claim it and it has its own space, no longer is it you. It's now something that you have. Oh, I have that I'm not good enough voice.
Exactly. That's half of what's going on. The other half is in this small voice that we've found. What happens is, just like a child, when we, as the parent, separate ourselves from this child, this small voice, this childish voice that's screaming, that often puts itself in these positions of power over us, and so seems like a strong critic that knows what it's talking about. But really, it's a tantrum throwing, 5 or 6 year old, 7-year-old child that's saying, I'm not good enough, deeply not good enough, right? And so by naming it, you have also given it an opportunity to be seen and heard. And that's really what it wants you to do.
And another way is it's accepted, right? It's accepted and it's heard out. It's not listened to, it's understood. But then it has an opportunity to come under your wing, right? So, and that really the last step. So if that's the second step, the last step is, and everyone, this is never the most popular thing to say, but it's the truest. And that's why we need to be in community, it's time to do it anyway. Despite those small voices under your wing, it's time to voice the very thing that wants to come through you. It's time to act with the hands in the direction that those small voices are saying, don't do that.
And we like to call that dare to suck.
I love that. I love that aspect of what you all teach, and you taught me that so well. I remember doing my album with you all, and I remember we went in and in one day, wrote the song together and then got in front of the thing and recorded it in front of the mic, like in that one day. And it was like no time. And I remember saying, don't I sound like a chipmunk when I did, I wish you were here with me. And I was like, that sounds like a chipmunk. Like I just sound like Sam Smith. And you guys were like, go, just keep going. Like that's your voice in your head that's saying you're not good enough. You're not this, go. And you have such a gift at giving us permission to dare to suck. And I love that. Like I remember seeing a quote somewhere once, maybe it was from you guys, but I don't remember. It says like, give yourself permission to practice in front of people.
Yes.
And that was so powerful for me, like to practice in front of people.
You always be perfect, you know?
Yeah.
We have to have the space to make a mess together. And we're seeing all these chats coming through. I mean, all of our hearts go out to you. We're here for you if this is something you want to go deeper into right now. You each have small voices. So do I, so do Isaac, so does Justin. It's our relationship to them that can shift today. It really can. And so we're gonna touch on that. And I know we have just enough time to jump into that, Justin.
Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do. So I'd love for you guys, I know you're already standing like on top of each other, but if you can get a little closer so we can see your beautiful faces. Perfect. Just for now. And I'll put you all up on the screen. So y'all, we're about to do something that I've been so excited all week. I've been holding this as a secret. We are together going to write a song with the brothers right now together in the room. And I'll explain how that works in a second. But in the meantime, I need 2 volunteers who are willing to come up on screen. And if you're somebody who wants to be a volunteer, I want you to just type the words in the chat box, pick me. And if you type pick me, I'll click your screen. And if you're a person who's volunteering, you have to make sure you have good internet connection and that we can hear you and we can see you, okay? And if you type pick me, I'll have you come up for just a volunteer for a moment. Don't worry, you don't have to do too much. All right, I see Trey. So we're inviting up Trey, my brother Trey. So Trey's gonna come up and then we'll see who else. Just type pick me is coming up. And then I also have a friend here with me that many of you have met before. Be careful, we have Christy here. Christy Christensen, who was a guest here on The Kingdom before. So Christy will come in. There's Trey. What's up, Trey?
What's good, y'all? How you doing?
Yeah, and then I see Mary Teresa here. So I'm going to invite Mary Teresa up. Let's see. All right, and Mary Teresa, you'll just accept everything and come on up, and then we'll see what happens. So here, Christy, come sit with me.
Okay.
So basically, what we're going to do as a group right now is y'all are going to help set the tone when Mary Teresa gets up, and Trey, we love you. And we're going to set the tone for the room. And then you're going to go back in, and all of us together in the chat box, you're going to see how the brothers guide us through this. We're going to write a song today as a group for the Kingdom. And at the end, we're going to have it recorded and sent back to all of us. So we have this anthem together. Hi, Mary Teresa. Hello.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. So Trey and Mary Teresa, where are you coming in from right now? Trey, go ahead.
I'm coming from Stafford, Virginia.
Virginia, and where are you, Mary Teresa?
I'm in Mountain View, California.
Yes, well, welcome. And then Christy's here. We're in LA, and the brothers are in Ojai. And so here we go. So, brothers, I'd invite you to guide us through the beginning part of the experience.
Well, this is for everyone, okay? And yes, for Mary Teresa and Trey and Christy and you, Justin, and us. This is for everyone, okay, that we can't see faces. This is a call into your instruments. This is a welcoming home. And I want you to go back to that place that Justin called you into. And I want to first acknowledge Justin, because when Justin, and we've had such time together to be in this place together, when Justin opened his eyes at the end of that prayer, what I saw was a whole body instrument home in his whole body instrument, his being on that instrument. That he allowed himself, the divinity, beyond any small voices, beyond any thoughts, feelings, sensations, turbulence, that he allowed himself to relax and allow himself to come back home in this instrument that he's been gifted to be in this lifetime. And that's the invitation for all of you right now. So all I want you to do now is close your eyes. And not only are you worthy, but you are one of a kind. Cliche aside, you've been gifted. This exact amalgamation of carbon and ancient stardust that accreted together in your mind and gave you life. And this exact makeup, this exact acoustic instrument, no matter what anyone has told you or you told yourself, is divine, it's distinct, and only you get to be the lucky recipient of the experience of your right time, right place, vantage point. And as you allow yourself, give yourself permission to invite yourself to relax and be at home within it for this session. And from this vantage point, you speak its language already. It's one of experience. Take an inhale and experience what that feels like. It just as important. What does the exhale out of your mouth feel like? I want you to taste the exhale.
Everybody do this with us. Everybody, even just not just the four of us, but everybody experience this together. This
I want you
part.
to taste that exhale. And here's the key. We want you to experience yourself as you are, not as you could have been or should be or one day might be. Right where you are, 100% of the experience that you have. And just allowing one more time to taste that experience. And without any thought, and entirely letting go of what it sounds like a little bit, entirely becoming ensconced in the feeling, we want you to now let out any note to ah. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We go. So much. So. Okay, we're going to have the key here. So the key of our song is going to be C.
So if you guys see what they just did, they used us, and I was feeling into the energy of the whole collective to pull apart the note that we all naturally did to create the actual key of the song that we're going to create together. And so that we brought all of our voices together to do that. And we're going to continue. Mary, Teresa, and Trey, I'm going to close you out so you can come back and experience this with us in the chat box. But thank you for tuning this song with us and letting us use your voices as we did this together, okay? Please be active in the chat box. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Great job.
Thank you. Okay, let's continue.
All right, great. So another invitation is to everyone, and this harkens back to one of the principles of the kingdom, which is that we are all connected. No matter what, no matter whether we use our voice, whether we type in the chat or not, I want to just say that we're all authors of this song, all of us. We are co-creating this song, whether you speak up or not, and we invite you to speak up anyway. We invite you to throw in, how you're feeling, and when we request, just throw in different pieces of you, memories, images, lyrical ideas, because we're going to record this together.
Yeah.
We do invite you, though, to be non-attached to whether your idea gets used or not. And that's the hardest piece. And that's when the small voice comes in too. It's like, will my idea be valued? Will I be chosen? Is my idea good enough?
That's the principle of daring to suck, by the way.
Yeah.
And as you are all here showing up and holding space, remember, by just holding space with your presence, we are being able to, with Justin, tap into this field, this kingdom field together, going global, and touch it. So I'm going to start by daring to suck. And the principle is this: from nothing with trust comes something without an attachment to the result. Now,
Let us, Torald, before you do it, let us just take one beat for all of us in the community together to close our eyes all together, place our hands over our hearts all together from all over the world, and let us just give ourselves permission to open and connect ourselves. Feel the connection of all of us with our hands over our hearts all over the world. And let us open our hearts to see what message wants to come through today. And as we go through this, remember what the brother said. We're going to all be typing into the chat box to create these lyrics and create these songs. And there's no good or bad. There's no perfectionism. But I want you to notice, if you get frustrated or if you get upset, notice how that is actually a part of what happens when you share your voice. So there's nothing wrong with it or bad with it, but just be present with the emotions that come up for you, because these are the same emotions that stop you from sharing your voice in other ways. So brothers, take it away. I'm going to disappear so we can put you up on the screen.
Yeah, and Justin, I just want you to. So I'm feeling this. I just want to hear your first feeling. I'll bring it into a sculpt of mine. I'm feeling some stuff here.
It's the first note you hear, Justin.
I hear it. Ooh, those are the note. That's the note I hear.
I love it.
How lay together, how on the same night.
Something like that, or like something in that low range. You try something?
How lay together, we feel the river between us.
Oh yeah.
Between us.
That's not.
Around another, we are together. Find out me. Sing out, sing out, sing out together. Sing out the river. We found it. We found it.
We record that in a moment.
Yeah.
So let's say that might be the verse, Justin. Like, how do you feel about that? Ready?
Sing out the river. Get up and get the
You sing the low part.
We found it.
Sing it in octaves with me.
Another, we found it. Need on it. Sing another, we are it.
I love it.
Then where does it go?
Something happens here.
Some kind of pre-chorus.
Yeah. Justin, when he finishes this pre-chorus, give us a note that you feel like, let it rise in you, this note, this release, where we go.
Something. That's what I felt. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. That could be good. Nice. So I'm going to try so.
So just so you guys know, we're getting the melody down right now, and then we're going to all work together to put in the words very soon. And I already see you guys typing in. We are together. You're already typing it in. So keep those coming through, and we're going to keep going. Go ahead, Toro.
Justin, I can't believe that. But the exact phrasing is "we rise together." That is nuts.
Oh my gosh.
We rise together. How about the level high? I found it. I found each other. How about another? I'm gonna never die. I'm around it.
I'm going to try the phrasing just a sec. So I think the backside could be like,
I love the magic of one.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da da da. La 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 la.
Yeah.
Love that. Love that.
We are another. La la la.
and then a pre right there.
I'm on the line and on the page. Come on the page tonight.
Here we go. Need something more soulful.
Yeah.
Something like.
Yeah, I agree.
We have.
I like the feeling of it being kind of chanty, though. Like, nah, like celebration. I actually like that.
Try something, Justin?
I don't know. Yeah,
Then something here.
I'd say so, Justin.
I like that.
That's good ad lib too. So I feel like we're missing a back chant like. Something right there. Something more soulful here, like.
I found it. I found it. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. I'm just saying. I found it. Ba-ba. I found it. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. That's what I was hearing.
Where it is. Shift where it is on the bar. So it's
Yeah, so it's shift later. It's like, boom. I found it. Ba-ba. I found it. Dun, dun, dun. Like, something like that.
Record that. So,
Okay.
then I found it. Is that right?
not quite.
Try it one more time, Justin.
Try Justin.
I'll come on the screen with you guys. So the 2, 3 is like, ba-ba. I found it. Ba-ba. I found it. There we go. Yeah.
Hey, so we've got it. So
Do you guys like that, community? Do you guys like that, people? Okay, go ahead.
So it's right.
Co-writers, let us know.
The words don't have to be "I found it," but it's
No,
fine.
yeah, just mumbling.
Yeah. You got it, Toro?
I want you to sing it one more time. And then-
Okay. I found it.
Now,
I found it. Let's repeat like that. Okay, cool.
we're going to listen to the verse now.
Yeah.
We're going to start in the verse melody, and everyone's going to just jump in.
To type in words, right? Is that what you want people to do?
Exactly.
There's a lot, yeah.
It looks like there's some amazing words.
Justin,
Okay.
collate some of your favorites.
Yeah, so here's what we're gonna do, everybody. Okay, so listen up. This is how it's gonna work. Now we have a sense of the song. We're feeling into the group of what we're bringing together, and I know you've already typed in a whole bunch of stuff that y'all have already agreed upon. But I want you to do it again because now it's all lost in the chat box. So they're gonna play the verse vibe over and over, and I want you all to type in words. And I'm going to put it up on the screen and start typing in some of the things that we think fit, and we'll keep adjusting it all together, okay? So let's continue. I'm going to take my video away, put the brothers on, and we're ready to rock. Go for it.
This is our first melody, and this is all we need to hone in on for now. You'll remember the chorus is quite similar to the chorus. We're going to start lower in the octave, so it's more of a story. It's going to go. How well together, we love together, we know it. Try different words, and love and never. We're all together, life, our motion, and let it go. That's what we're
So we
looking
start with that. And I love that there was a
All right. What words do you guys, what are you hearing to those? Can you play it just a few times like that? And then everybody type in the words, and I'll just be typing a whole bunch of what I see here on the right. It's not final.
I love another life, I love it. When daylight go, we live together, we live to remember, to never mind. I love it, then we don't know how nation.
stronger than ever, yeah. Our voices matter, yes, please.
Definitely love matter. So we rise together, we're all together now. I feel like there's one other syllable, Justin, on each second line. So, like for instance, together now, together something. One other single syllable. So, like, we rise together, we're all together now. Something that, la 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 la.
Better. I think better feels good too. We're better together.
Something a little. I don't remember life, just love,
To shine together. Yeah, elevate. That's nice, Kelsey. No turning back. Yes.
So again,
Now more than ever.
Now more than ever.
Now more than ever. That could be a repeated
Something
word.
good ever now.
And it's instruments of change. I love that. Instruments of change. Yes.
We praise together.
We live forever. Go forward. Go forward. Go forward
They
now.
changed the letters. They wrote the story, changed the letters. That's super cool.
There are the stars. How do you sing that?
We rise together. So we got that. So I guess we're looking for Justin just to
Yeah, what are we looking for right here in it?
let's complete the first stanza of the verse. So it would be
Okay, sing it to me.
First line.
we rise together. We're all together now.
Yeah, let's have. Do we like "We Rise Together" as the first line?
Yeah.
I think it's strong. let's just not say it together. Maybe
It seems to work to me. Like it can work. All I'm saying.
Okay.
For some
Let's
reason,
challenge
so-
it.
Now,
Now,
together.
now more than ever.
Now more than ever. Stronger than ever now.
Stronger than ever now?
Stronger than ever now.
Yeah, stronger than ever.
Stronger than ever now.
Yeah, that feels
Beautiful.
good.
So let's try. We rise together, stronger than ever now. We need that.
Just-
What do you guys feel for that part? Da-na-na, da-na-na-na.
Matter or better?
We matter. Beautiful.
We matter.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Our voice matters. Our voice matters.
It's a bit too many syllables. We matter. The voice matters now.
It doesn't sing right, but we can try it.
Yeah.
Voice.
But it's the right idea. So we matter.
Voices. We matter. Voices. Yeah.
It's now and never.
We matter. It's now. Yeah, more than that. We matter. We know better.
Everybody loves Our Voices Matter. So
It does feel beautiful. Let's try it.
We matter. Our voices matter now.
we can change We Matter. We can say,
Our voices
Yeah,
matter
something-
now.
something
you can
shatters.
change this. Rooted forever. That's great.
Remember. Remember to work. Yeah.
Remember.
So the whole thing could be.
stronger than ever now. Remember, our voices matter now. I don't know.
Our voice, what about our voice matters now?
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Our voices matter could work if we just started to sing the silver earlier, but that works. So, remember, our voice matters. Remember, our voice matters. No,
Eh.
It's not,
Okay, Our Voice Matters is going to be kept, but it doesn't go right here.
we're connected now,
yeah. We connected,
somehow. That syllable now, I guess it's gotta-
stronger than ever now.
We rise up. No.
Remember, we're something.
We rise up. Yeah, I like we rise up. We rise up now. Like it could be something that it's repeated. You know?
Oh, that could be like a thing. We rise up.
Yeah.
Boom. We rise up now. That
Yeah.
could be like our repeating refrain.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's got all the feels.
So,
Okay, and then it could go, Our Voices Matter. It
Yeah.
could go straight into that, right?
Our voices matter.
Instruments
Yeah.
change.
something is shattered now.
Nothing is shattered.
Nothing is shattered. All the noise, something shatters.
Ooh, the chains we shatter now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Somebody, Chrissy said that, yeah?
Thank you, Chrissy.
Thank you, Chrissy.
Anyone that hasn't had voiced the idea that's coming to them, please pop it in the chat. It does matter.
Our voices matter. So Justin, I'll change our voice matters now to our voices matter.
Cool.
Yeah, it works there now.
Cool.
Our voices matter. The change we shatter now. We rise up. We rise up now.
That's good.
Yeah. So this is our first verse. Let's go straight into a little pre-chorus. Well, we can do that after. So we need one more verse, Justin.
Okay.
Let's
So we need to get one more verse for the second part. A lot of people are saying now more than ever, which I like. I like this instruments of change thing that people keep saying, but I don't know if that fits anywhere.
So let's see.
And maybe in the pre-chorus, I think.
Okay.
In the
I'm looking through the chat box.
More than ever, we change the letters now.
Who said, what was that?
It was something about
Writing the story, but we changed the letters?
Yeah, they wrote the story, but we changed the letters.
They wrote the story. We changed the letters now.
I love that.
Yeah? Okay. Do you guys like that?
I love it.
You like that?
We changed. They wrote the story, but we changed the letters now.
Y'all like that, community?
Yes, love that. God was in. Crazy.
Yeah, okay, they love that. They love it. Okay, cool. So that's the second verse. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's
No,
what
we need, it's half of the second.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's something else. maybe something about glory.
Yes.
You know, we take the glory.
The kingdom.
The kingdom. Of
Oh, yeah, we can say something about the kingdom. Somebody give us a line that has the kingdom in it.
Welcome the kingdom.
Also,
Maybe it's later.
Glory, story, you know, something like that.
Yeah, we need something that rhymes with story, y'all.
We change the
Kingdom of
letters
glory.
now. Our eyes are open.
How about Wings of Glory? No.
Beautiful.
On
Wings of
wings,
love.
on wings.
On wings of glory.
Something you love it. How?
Come on, y'all. What's that next part? Somebody in the community has it because I don't have it in my head. So I know somebody else has it. Say it. If you're thinking of saying something and you're hesitant because you think it's not going to be good,
Yeah.
type it in now.
Let it suck.
On wings of glory. We need something that rhymes with that.
Dum, 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 dum. We
It can't be the same word. Not story and not glory.
But
could be something
any
like-
other word that rhymes.
Justin, it could be something like, on wings of glory, we let the truth come out. We let
Ooh.
Trey,
we let the stuff come
Trey just
out.
said we honor those before me. That's
Oh, that's beautiful.
ancestors is good. I love what you said too.
Something about a different story. I think we already said story.
Release. Somebody said release all your worries.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I love what Trey said.
Yeah.
Where is it? We honor those before me. How do we do that? On
the-
wings of glory.
Honor those before me.
Honor those before me with wings of glory.
That's beautiful.
Honor those.
We
I honor those before
honor
me. I honor those before me.
before me. On wings of glory.
Now.
How, now, now.
It's how we rise up.
It's how we rise up. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. It's how. So, honor those. We honor those before me. On wings of glory. It's how. No. I wish we did that.
On wings of glory. How. It's just how. Yeah.
How
Just
we
how.
rise up. How we rise up. We rise up now. Then we go. Temptation. Something.
Is it we honor those before me or just honor those before me?
Just that? Just
Okay.
honor.
Honor those before me.
Yeah.
On wings of glory, how we rise up. That's beautiful. Do you guys like that?
My voice sounds so good at right there, Justin.
Yeah.
I love you like that. It's so nice. So it's going to be perfect. Now we're looking for like a little mini pre. I think it could be something so repetitive, Justin. Something
I think
like,
so.
Kingdom rise up. Kingdom rise up. Make the change. Let your truth come out.
There's something how to God.
I love this. Somebody said our truth will come out. I love that.
Yes.
Use your voice to sing and shout. Alton said that.
Will come. It could be something like our truth now, it will come out.
Yeah.
Yes.
How about we're coming, we're something.
Yes.
I don't know.
Our something.
You're something. We're something. We're something. What are some of the ways of being that this community is coming together to elicit in us? Like what are some of the ways of being that we are that we can claim?
Yeah, just name some without even trying to rhyme, you guys. Like, what are some of the ways that we're naming that we're coming out? Like, how are we coming out?
You matter.
We're stronger. We're stronger. We're humble.
Oh, that's good, Trey. I matter, you matter, we matter now. Especially as we're talking about like Black Lives Matter and all these things. That's really good.
And we rise together.
We're coming, we're done, and our truth comes out.
Coming pure love.
You know, hey, Justin, why don't we have two? Like, the We Matter could be the first pre, and the second pre could be what you just
turning
shared.
inward, Tricia. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you see it like,
Yeah, it could be two different pre's. I'm matter, you matter, we matter now. Chorus.
so how do you guys hear it? I'm mad. Is it I'm mad? We're come. How do you see? I want to keep this truth come out line.
Pre-chorus though.
Sing it to me.
So the first pre-chorus could be I'm mad, you mad, We matter now. We matter something. That's the first pre. The second pre could
Okay.
be. We're coming. I'm coming. We're coming. Our truth comes out.
Yeah. I think they need to just, I think they both go right there. And then, yeah, is that cool?
Like a double pre.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Is it too much? Is it too much?
No, let's do it.
No, it's not too much. It's really intense.
We matter now.
Yeah.
I'm coming. We're coming. Our truth comes out. Oh. And we can listen to the chorus right now.
So wait, what if it was quicker, like, I matter, you matter, we matter now. I'm coming, we're coming, the truth comes out. And then go into it. Or is that weird timing?
Be a little bit weird for time.
Okay, keep it then. Keep it.
Keep it long for now and then try it after.
Yeah, okay. All right, y'all, we're gonna go into, I see y'all typing in, okay, people want the truth. Okay, the truth comes out.
Good.
So now how's our chorus sound? I'm putting this together.
Right into this, and we have this right at the top. Then we need something. Something.
We have.
I'm not sure what the words are, but maybe we try something.
Sing it.
We found it. You were saying we found it. We're finding it. That you're loving.
But it's on that particular beat that it's on. Yeah, that's right. We found it.
Yeah.
The shoulders.
I think that's the whole chorus. So I think we just really Justin was just really looking for that powerful mantra. That powerful.
How did it sound? I don't remember how it sounded.
We found it. We found it.
People are really typing in like, we found it, like we found our voice, like we found our voice. Like, how can we weave that in? And I also live somebody saying, where did it type in? My voice, I found it. That's what the community seems to be saying. Like, it's like we found our voice, which is really what this is.
My voice right there. My voice, I found it. My voice. What? My voice. Ooh, I found it. I think there could be something else. Maybe that's just an ode.
Okay.
I don't know. Does anyone have a word for that long note?
For that long note, what could the word be? Is it now? Now.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, we have a lot of nows in the song. Isaac just says true. We're gonna what could
There's
that
an
be?
abundance of nouns.
It also could be.
I think
Ah.
feels it opens the heart.
Oh, you're right. Ah is actually the sound of the heart chakra, like note.
The aha moment. Like this is an aha moment. We're having the
And actually, but ha is the
Okay, so and we want to take out. People want to take out the word now. It says too many nows. Okay, so we're gonna go. The chorus is
We found it. Our voices are
That's nice.
loud.
That's nice.
Our
We
voices are
found it.
loud.
Our voices. We founded our voices.
We found it. Our voices coming out. Coming out. Our voices coming out.
Our
Coming
voices
out,
coming
yeah.
out. Our voices
Loud.
now loud.
Or allowed even. Like we're allowing our voices to come out.
Our voices aren't loud.
Our voices are allowed.
Allowed, we could change it. Unbound, like Rashida said. Unbound is nice.
I like that. Somebody said, I found it. It's like, say it loud, sing and shout. Our voices sing and shout.
I mean, we do. We're born to raise our voice.
Yeah. That's nice. We found it. Our voices singing loud. There'd be an overlap.
I think it could be the second time. So maybe it's, we found it. Our voices maybe coming out or,
Feels
I
good.
love it.
Feels
Our
good.
voice is coming out, and then it's something else. Sing and shout. What did you say?
I forgot already.
Shoot.
It's right there. There's
Yeah, Christy, give us one.
Okay, I'm thinking. Hold on.
We found it. Our voice is coming out. That's it. Our voice is coming out.
yeah.
Somebody said,
Unbounded.
Unbounded.
Unbounded, I think is good. Unbounded.
what do you got? I want to see what Christy has. Dare to suck, Christy. Go. Dare to
I'm
suck.
like blank. We found it.
Unbounded.
Unbounded, sing and shout doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Unbounded.
It could just be we found it, sing and shout again.
Yeah.
Huh?
It could just be, oh, somebody said we crowned it. Unbounded is good, but not with sing and shout.
Yeah.
No.
Or maybe sing and shout is cheesy. Maybe we could take that out.
Sing and shout is, yeah, I think we can go deeper into the heart.
Okay, so we'll go deeper into the heart.
Unbounded's gorgeous.
What did Trey say? Everybody's liking Trey said. Unbounded, okay. Oh, Trey said, come join us, sing and shout.
Unbounded, our voice is sounding out. Padmani said, our voice is sounding out.
I kind of like come join us.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that weird?
But it doesn't really go with unbounded, does it?
No, I mean, we take out come.
Okay.
We found it.
Come
Our
join
voice is coming out. I don't know. Trey said, "Come." This is not it, but come join us, sing and shout.
I mean, yeah. What? Yeah.
How do you all feel about that?
It doesn't have to rhyme. We found it.
Amanda said, "I found it. We found it. Our voices joining loud, surrounded the kingdom now.
Wow, that's beautiful.
We claim the kingdom now. No, yeah."
That feels, those words are more right in the wheelhouse.
How about we claim our kingdom now? No?
We claim it. We claim it. We claim our kingdom now.
Claim our kingdom now.
Somebody also said our voices make them count. That's cool.
Ooh.
Our voices make me sound beautiful too.
My mom goes, no. Okay, we're almost there, you all. We're almost there. We're so close. This is how songwriting goes, right? We hold it. Okay, so we're not claiming the kingdom. Y'all don't like that. Okay.
So really briefly too, we could always end in a post of just we're unbounded. You know, singing the unbounded still was making me ignorant. So it
I was feeling about it, but
could be like, I'm claiming something, you come join us.
It sounds like people like Unbounded.
But also we could end in unbounded like ooh, just like we're unbounded.
Yeah, I like that. I also like somebody said, we are the kingdom now. That sounds kind of cool too, right? No?
unbounded, we are the kingdom now. Like, they go well together.
Unbounded, we are the kingdom now.
How do we feel, bro?
How do you, okay, so here we're going to take a vote. Okay, we're going to take a vote. Okay, so wait, this is going to be super easy to finish it. So it's either Unbounded, we are the kingdom now, or it's, what was the other option?
Well, someone's just said grounded, which is nice. But yeah, we are the kingdom now. Unbounded, I think that's it. Unbounded.
Okay, people saying, the other option was that the truth is out one. What was that one? We let the truth, oh no, we already have that. Okay. Okay, so why don't we, so I'm going to do this. Unbounded, we are the kingdom now. Or it's,
That's pretty nice. Amanda said free instead of the second time. Free, surrounded, we are the kingdom now. That's kind of cool.
This is how songwriting goes, y'all.
It's a yes and process.
We are the kingdom now.
I think a lot of people are feeling.
Okay, so this is what I want to do. I'm going to just do this, okay? This was our old one.
Yeah.
We claim it. Come join us, sing and shout, which was our old one. And I'm going to put these two on a little poll,
Okay.
and y'all are going to vote, and we do it.
And I think
Okay.
we are the kingdom now, Justin, right?
We are the kingdom now.
There you go.
Okay, so which is your favorite? Okay, so look, y'all, you see it on the screen? This is option 1, and this is option 2.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, somebody said, we claim it. We claim our freedom now.
That's beautiful too.
That's kind of cool. I'm going to do that.
It's feeling good. Feeling real good.
That's good. Okay, so these are our 2 options. Unbounded, we are the kingdom now. Option 2 is we claim it. We claim our freedom now. So you guys are going to see option 1 on your screen. I'm going to put up a poll. Option 2. And we're going to vote.
Oh.
Boom. Do you guys see it?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, look. Vote. You guys should see it on your screen. Vote.
It's about eating so far.
Yeah, I was going to say that too. Unbounded, we claim our freedom now. Instead of saying we claim it twice.
Unbounded.
Yeah.
We claim our freedom now. We could do
combine
that.
the
That's a good option.
Nice
two.
one.
Yeah. When you were typing that.
Look at the votes coming through. I love this. Hold on.
Combine
Somebody said combine them. All right. And it looks like it's like 50-50 on the votes right now anyway. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Unbounded.
Unbounded, we claim our
We
freedom.
claim our freedom now.
Beautiful.
Boom. Yeah. Okay. Boom. Y'all, we got it. It's 50-50 on the votes anyway.
Democracy could work this smoothly.
In the right kingdom, yeah.
What'd you say?
If only democracy could work like this.
Right? Okay. There we go. That's our chorus. All right. You want to sing it now, Toro?
Chorus together. So everyone from wherever you are in the world, sing this, okay? And part of the
That's cool.
being in a big voice and daring to suck is you let it out without attachment to how it sounds, no matter who's listening, who might like or acknowledge it. You do it anyway. Here we go.
Okay, we're gonna sing.
We found it. Our voices coming out. Unbounded. We claim our freedom.
I'll try. We found it. Boom. Our voices coming out. Da-da. Unbounded. Da-da. We claim our freedom now. That's dope. I like it. Okay. How do we come out of it? So you want to try it, the whole thing? I don't remember how it sounds.
Whole song. So here we are. We just made this glorious mess, and
Yo, look what we did. It's so cool.
me, right? We trusted the alchemy of coming together. So now we're going to dare to suck, try it on. And I don't know how many minutes we have left, Justin, but we're going to try it on together.
Keep going. You're good. We have time. Well, y'all, we're gonna go like another 10 minutes if that's okay. Is that cool, Toro?
Oh, we would love to, yeah.
Okay, cool. Go ahead.
All of the people stay. We're so close.
And everybody's laughing because there's 777 people here, so it's like perfect. We're so lined up. All right, let's do it, y'all. Let's go.
Quick little listen to the original melody. There we go. Got it. All right, so we're going to sing it. This is called rehearsal mode to us. We're just trying it on, and then we're gonna really send it out there together after this. So everyone try it. We're going to try the section of the verse so you can really feel it.
Justin, do you want to make the lyric screen big screen so we can...
Yeah, I'll make the lyrics big for us. Okay.
So this is how the verse goes. Now, if you have a higher voice, obviously sing it quietly up the octave. If you have a lower voice, we'll sing it down the octave, and then we'll all join in the same melody, the chorus. So here's the verse.
Can I just rudely interrupt? Sorry. Before we sing this and put it into rehearsal mode, may we name it?
Oh, of course.
What'd you say?
Can we name the song?
Oh, we have to name the song.
Claim a
So
song.
everyone just chuck in and...
All right, everybody, type in some names. We have to name the song. Yeah, we have to name the song. And in the meantime, before we sing, I want to do this really quick for you all. This feels very important to me before we continue so that we can really end in song. So I'm putting something back up on the screen right now for you all. And Torald and Isaac have this incredible program called Reclaiming Your Big Voice online program that's coming up. It's an online course that helps you step into the power of your true voice in using song, but not just song, to help you step in just like we're all stepping in right now. It's not about writing a song, but it's about using the power of your voice to become unbounded and to step in. And if you want to join, you just go on and go to brotherskoren.com/voice-new. I'll send this all to you in an email with a copy of our song after the session. And I don't get anything for promoting this, y'all. I just know how important this is. And so I want to share it with you all. And there are full scholarships available for everybody who needs it. And just so you all know, as a special surprise today, and Torald and Isaac don't know this, Christy, who is here, Trey, and our other, was it Marianne was her name, who are here, I'm gifting you all the course as a program for Torald and Isaac. So you three can come on. And it's my gift to you three for coming in. And everybody else, if you want to join in, this is the link.
Mary Teresa.
Mary Teresa was her name, Mary Teresa. Wow. And so that's my gift. And so anybody who wants to join, go to that link. I'll also put it in the chat box so you can copy and paste. And here's what they're doing for us, okay? Their program is normally, I want y'all to listen to me very carefully when I'm saying this, okay? I'm going to look y'all in the eyes, okay? Their program is normally $997. What they've done on their website for us today is they reopened their early bird pricing just for us to give you 50% off the program because I told them I wanted our community to do this. So instead of $997, it's $497 for the whole program with them. And so I want you all to have this as a gift from our hearts. And it's not even to make money because if you need a scholarship, they will provide you with a full scholarship, and then I'm giving gifts to 3 of you all today. Mm-hmm. So amazing, and let's jump back into our song. Is there anything you all want to add about the course before we continue?
Amazing, and you're incredible. And the one thing we just wanted to invite, the scaredest, most excited, fearful, not sure if you're a singer, I can't sing it to the forefront. And we want to promise you that if you go over that line and you know there's a voice inside you that needs to be in the front, and that part of it has been inhibited, come and do this program. Write to us if you can't afford it. Come and do this with us, and that's our invitation. We strongly request you bring the big voice to the surface.
Beautiful. So there is our the link one more time, and it's not just for singers. It's not just for people who want to sing. It's for people who want to learn to share their voice more than ever, and they use all their teachings and the power of song to help you actually unlock your voice to share it in whatever way. It's even with your family, with your friends, with your lovers, with your communities, and in the ways that you want to step your voice up into the world. And I've been looking at the chat box, and I think we have the name of our song, everybody. So I'm going to put it back up on the screen. Our song, hold on, I'm going to put this back up first. Our song, I think, is going to be officially titled Unbounded.
Yes. We felt that. Isaac said it off the screen. He was like, that's the name.
That's it. We're unbounded.
Oh, what a
All right. So hold on. Let me get this so I can make this a little bit bigger for everybody. And we should be able to... All right. You can go ahead and start trying to sing. I'm going to try to make this 2 rows.
The verse melody, everyone, to try on at wherever you are in the world. So it goes like this. We rise together, stronger than ever now. We rise up. We rise up now. Our voices matter. The chains we shattered now. We rise up. We rise up now. And then we go to the pre-chorus. So Justin, if you just want to grab the pre-chorus and put it there then, between the verses, the whole pre-chorus. And the pre-chorus is going to sound like this. Ready? I'm mad, you matter, we matter now. I think we'll bring up the octave here. I'm coming, we're coming, the truth comes out. The chorus, here we go. Oh, we found it, our voices coming out. Unbounded, we claim our freedom now. Ooh.
It's so good. So I think do this. I think this happens twice.
One idea. Instead of the second time, what if it's voices coming out, unbounded.
Ooh,
So
that's
Oh,
nice.
like our voices.
Our voice is coming. I don't like it.
That's beautiful. Nice.
You like that? Let me hear
Just
it.
trying to
Yeah,
show
so
you.
we found it. Our voices coming out.
I don't like it. I like the other one better.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's try it again because it seemed like you couldn't hit that hard on the one.
Well, you can't. You can't. It
I like the other one. I like the other one. I like the Oz. The Oz.
So we're just gonna pause. So it's gonna be our voices coming out.
Oh no! Do we have to? Can it just go straight in?
No, it won't fit.
It doesn't fit.
But it
What'd you say?
will in a recording, but live.
But not live. Okay. Okay. Well, then do the other one then, because I don't like the pause.
Because our voice is coming, it still sounds good. Like it's still
Okay, cool.
Our voice is coming.
So yeah, let's change it.
Our voice is
and
coming.
take
That's the beat.
Our voice is right.
Yeah.
What about with voice? We found it. Our voice is
So
right.
where the second R is, you put elongated out. Would be the way to do it. We found it. Our voices coming out. Unbounded. Definitely works.
I'm having my it's not perfect voice come up. I like the other version better. I like it like this. Can you not go boom boom. We found it. Our voices coming out. Just straight in.
Just to get there.
Yeah, we'll leave it as that.
That's it. All right, everyone.
Just take a deep breath.
Add the word out back.
Okay, so I think I feel like we have this. So here we go. In the creative process, we believe that the creative process got entirely twisted in our pop culture. So what you've done today is let yourself dare decide, be in creative mode, make a mess together, distill it, rehearse it, try it on, and now we're going to perform.
All right, Torald, I am giving to the community. Everyone in the community is saying they like the long out. So go with the long out. Our voice is coming out. Go. I give it up to the community. So there we go.
So you're gonna write it in.
I'm writing it in.
Let's sing this together. This is together. This isn't the moment. Here's the song that you all wrote, Unbounded. Please also write in the chat at the end if this is your first song that you've ever created.
Yes.
We created this together, and we couldn't have done it without any of you.
If this is your first song, put 2 emoji hands up if you can, or just type my first song in the chat box so we know. But this is how it goes, y'all. All right, let's go. I want to hear you guys sing it. Go ahead.
Here we go. We rise together, stronger than ever now. We rise up now. We voices matter, the chains we shatter now. We rise up now. I'm mad, you mad, we matter now. Yes. I'm coming, we're coming, the truth comes out. Yes. We found it, our voices coming out. I'm bound it, we claim our freedom now. We're unbounded, our voices coming out. Unbounded. Now, second verse, where is that? I think it's there. They wrote the story, but we changed the letters now. We rise up now. Honor those before me, on wings of glory. How we rise up now. I'm mad, you mad, we matter now. Ooh, I'm coming, we're coming, the truth comes out.
claim our freedom now. We found it. Our voices coming loud. Here we go. I found it. Let's break this down. Ready?
Yeah, you found it with voices coming out. I found it.
Let's take it home. Preach it.
Come on now.
It's amazing. Y'all, this is so cool. So this is the power of what we can do together as a community. Let me pull myself back up. This is the power of what we can do all together as a community when we're held. And this is our song, y'all. So here's what's going to happen. In the next few hours, Torald and Isaac are actually going to go record. It's going to be not like a studio recording, but they're going to record a good version of this. I'm going to mix in and record in my voice, and then we're going to send it all to you all. And then can we also send everybody, is it possible, Torald and Isaac, to send everybody like an instrumental that they can just play and sing along to? Is that a possibility? Yeah? So we'll send you an instrumental version and then a version with Torald, Isaac, and my voices together coming to you all recorded sometime today. And I'll also send you the link to join the the Reclaiming Your Big Voice online program for those of you who want to join the brothers. So I told y'all we had a special session today. I told y'all you wanted to come live. So I love you. Oh, thank you, brothers.
Every 777 of you, and Justin, you're a brother to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
And I'll send the full lyrics to everybody as well. And will you all just join us? Actually, would you all mind leading us in our closing prayer as we finish?
Yes.
Maybe with a little piano in the background, or guitar in the background if you want. If you want, you don't have to.
Yeah, of course. So, thank you to each and every one of you. And may today be the moment that you chose to trust and allow yourself to just relax into this instrument you've been given. And even just to allow yourself to have listened, to have trusted it enough to voice it through chat, through breath, from wherever you are, and to maybe, just maybe, go beyond the fears and the doubts that have been plaguing or inhibiting you as small voices, and felt that big voice, and just allowed yourself to experience its divinity, and to realize the distinction, that distinct, incredible gift you've been given. And that from there, right there, you inhale and exhale the life that you've been gifted. And that today in the kingdom, that became your new priority, to honor that big voice, to honor that channel, to honor that source of life intelligence that you've been gifted for a finite period of time. That from today, no regrets, until the very last moment you have in this instrument in the world, may it be blessed. And may it be used for the incredible power of this intelligence of life you've been gifted. May it come to the forefront, and may it be big, and may it make change. And so it is.
Isaac, you know you're not getting out of here without a piece of the prayer. Go for it.
I would love, my intention for you is to witness God expressing himself through you, through your voice. Your distinctness is God's distinctness. You are an instrument of God's voice. And when you can wake up to the miracle that you are, the magic that you are, the love that you are, the unboundedness that you are, when you can wake up to that and then give it back to God as an offering through your voice, as you give back and your voice and sing and in delight for God. Delight God with your voice, because that's the instrument God has given you to delight. To delight God is your voice. You can delight God like you. So delight God.
Delight God, delight your life We thank you. We honor you. We are the kingdom. We are unbounded, and we rise together. I thank you all. I love you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, Torald and Isaac, for joining us. And for those of you watching live and those of you listening to the recording, remember that we are unbounded and we rise together. May you be happy. May you be free. May you always find peace. And may you always remember that your voice is an expression of the divine. So it is. Ashe, Aho, Salam, Amen, Satnam, Om. Thank you. Love you all. Bye for now.